Hello, traders, and welcome. Sorry about that. I forgot my microphone. Hey, what's up, traders? Welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Thailand. ah, welcome to being back. Good to be at the trading desk. Good to be at the charts. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. Took my little trip to Bangkok, and I'm back. Glad to be home. Glad to be home. Hey, what's the weather doing? We got sunshine. Nice. Skies don't look blue, though. We'll see what happens later on today. All right, so good to be back. Let's see. What can we rant about today? Oh, yes. Yes. So let's talk about TradingView. If you remember in the past, I had many issues with TradingView, and I went to PayPal and contested them and wanted my money back. I got good news. I got my money back. Yeah, in like 3 days, like it was either 3 or 4 days, they reimbursed me my $300 from TradingView. The good news is I still have my free charts, and I still have my 3 indicators on them. They didn't take away my indicators. There's no Ikimuku or none of that. And but we're back to TradingView. We're going to try to work with these TradingView charts. My good friend Jan will be really happy about that this morning. Yeah, the Ninja Trader charts are great, but they're hard to read. But yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that's good. It's good. Dollar index. What's going on with dollar index? I've got on one chart. I got on. Well, we'll take a look at it. But I got 2 big differences in the dollar index. Dollar looks strong across the board. Aussie's a little crazy. It's coming up on that 200 exponential moving average. We'll take a look at that. Dollar index on investing.com is 94.92 as we speak. China is on National Day today. So they're on a holiday. RBA interest rate decision, they're not going to do nothing. Trust me. I'd be really surprised. However, their rate statement could take you for a move. So, you know, just stay away from the Aussie until that's over with. Pound nationwide HPI, September year on year. Spanish unemployment change. Construction PMI out of the pound. Somebody speak, BOE FPC meeting minutes. Okay. EU finance ministers meet today. What else is going on here? Oh, yes. Global Dairy Trade Price Index comes out today. That's usually, it says tentative, but it's usually about 10 a.m. Wall Street time, just so you know. That's usually when it comes out. Got an FOMC person speaking, and hey, the Fed Chair Powell speaks today. They're saying one more interest rate in the U.S. before the end of the year. We'll see what happens. We'll see what goes on. So yeah, that's about it. Not a lot going on. What happened on Wall Street? I actually was on the U.S. session yesterday. Not a lot. Everything was up, really. The only one was down was, we'll take a look at this, was Facebook is taking a beating. Yeah, Facebook's taking a beating. They're not, people aren't happy with old Facebooky. So they continue to the downside. They got issues. They're not going away, but they got issues. Oh, I got to tell you about this. Everybody see this about Tesla? Right, Tesla, did you see this? The SEC did a deal with them. Basically, gave them a fine. I don't know, what was it? $20 million each. $20 million for Musk, $20 million for the company, or something like that. And basically said, okay, bye. The weird thing is, they did this settlement on a Saturday. Now, we're talking about the SEC. They don't do settlements for years, right? They did this on a Saturday and put this settlement out. That's over. We're back. Tesla in the U.S. session was up again. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, man. Now, that's really, really strange. I mean, that is so unusual. So unusual. All right, let's get back to working. Hey, what about this What about the CL, huh? Oil, 1, 2, 3 on the upside. It's looking to go. Man, maybe we're going to hit this 80. You know what? We talk about it all the time. I talked about it in like May or April. It was going to 80. It's a little late, but it looks like it's heading up. I mean, this is really bullish. Look at this. This is really moving straight to the upside. So we'll see how that goes. We're 1, 2, 3 days, higher highs and high lows. We'll see what happens today. On dollar index, we're showing 95.30, and we had 94.56 on investing. I don't know. That's a pretty big difference. Who's lying and who's telling the truth? The only thing with this is that this is a daily chart and investing is a 1-hour chart. So we'll see. The VIX ain't. The VIX is really weird, isn't it? You would think with all that's going on that the VIX would really be moving. The VIX isn't moving that much. The VIX has really been pretty much between this 1350 area and this 1150 area, somewhere in there. It's hanging out there, just fiddling around. The ESs is really sideways. Up day a little bit, down day a little bit, but nothing really big. Nothing's jumping out saying this is what we're going to do. The Euro futures just continues to dump. Yeah, the Euro is just, it's really a shame. If we just would have put on like 3 standard lots and taken the last 2 years off and came back to your charts, you'd be a really happy person. All right, that's what happened in the U.S. session last night as we speak. All right, let's head on over to some charts. Let's take a look at some charts. Where's some charts here? All right, so this was in New Zealand. I was speaking at this earlier. Nice support area down here. I was looking at there's really like 2 trades here, right? I know people are really glad to see that I'm back doing on TradingView. Yeah, my good friend Jan, I'm telling you, he's doing high fives right now as he's drinking his coffee. I'm telling you, he is. So this is now bouncing back to the upside, right? Maybe it'll just go to this 55 and come back down, right? But, I'd like to take this back. There's a chance you could take this up to this 200 exponential moving average. My trade, I'd rather do the 66.30 and sell it. I want to sell this, even if we have to sell it from the 55 EMA, which is this teal line on the chart, even if we sell it from there, it's okay. But I really want to sell this, right? I mean, there's nothing on this chart that says there's any bullishness at all. This is just a bearish pair, and look for opportunities to sell this, all right? All right. So I wasn't here yesterday, and I feel like, I've been gone for 2 years. So let's take a look at the euro. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, remember, these are 30-minute charts, right? 30-minute charts. So, first thing we'll do is, just look at this swing. The swing is just unbelievable, right? So you just got to take the swing down here, pop it here, boop, and just sit it there, right? I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen to this, right? But I want to sell it, right? I want to sell it. And the issue is a pullback, right? Like this was a nice pullback, right? This came down, pulled back almost to that 55, came back down, pulled back to the 55. So it looks like the 55 is really significant, and maybe we should just, this might just go to the 55 and just sell it, right? I'd surely watch your dollar weakness, dollar strength, whatever tool you use to do that. But, just sell it. I mean, there is no reason, but just sell it. I don't even think I'd want to counter trend trade this. It's just looks like it's going to do its thing, right? All right, so we did speak about the Aussie dollar. And here, I wouldn't do anything, right? We got this interest rate statement coming out, so I wouldn't do anything. I mean, the optimal trade here is, we want to sell this right here at this 2. I mean, we're really unfortunate that news is coming up, but we're at a nice spot here at this 200 exponential moving average. However, saying that, you know what? That's pretty close to a lot of Forex junk, right? That's pretty close to a lot of Forex junk, you know. So if you came like up to here, right? Bang, right? You know, this to me looks like another significant area that, you know, I'd rather sell it there, right? Let this thing pull back and then we can sell it from there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. And of course, this line above it is a previous line that we put on the charts a long time ago. But so we'll just watch this. We'll just watch it. So that's what's going on with the AUSSIE. I keep sticking my head over on this side because that's the screen with all my charts on it. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen. Now, you know, yeah, what are you going to do with this thing? This, you know, for the Euro Yen, well, I don't want to buy it, right? I don't want to buy it. You know, this might be one of these moves, right? This might be one of these trend line moves, right? This, you know, I mean, we can get creative here, but really, you can just do this, right? I don't even think I can actually, I don't think, because it's the free thing, I don't think I can even change settings on this. Hey, I can. Look at that. All right, we'll do that today. We'll change all these settings and we'll get them back to normal. We'll put some colors in there and stuff like that. Okay, I thought on the free version you couldn't do it. We can. We'll change all that today now that it's back working. Good stuff. Look at this. This is now, you know, this looks like this is going to bounce below this trend line. What I would do is I would give it some time. You know, if it gets down to that 130, 170 area, you know, that's a great shot. Take it. But this might do, you know, this sideways stuff, and maybe what you want to see is a retest of that trend line, and then we can take it down. But I think if it gets down to 130, 170, and it's bearish, man, just get in this thing. Get in this thing. You're clear all the way. Really, you're clear down to 131.00. You know, if we can sell this from this trend line, this is a good move. This looks like a really nice move to the downside. We must keep an eye on that baby. So that's looking pretty decent. That's looking pretty decent. Good on it. Good on it. Let's take a look at the pound yen. Yeah, let's take a look. Well, you know, you don't want to sell it here, right? You don't want to sell this here. There's just too much junk here. You're going to fight this. And I got to be honest with you, I really don't have a bias in this. You know, I really don't have a bias here. You know, this has been going since, wow, this went on an up move and then went to the sideways since September 18th. So, you know, we're 2 weeks, right? And this thing has really just been sideways. So if I was going to do anything, yeah, why don't we take that and stick that up here, right? Maybe just buy it. But, yeah, I don't like this at all. I got to be honest with you, folks. I do not like this at all. 3 touch right there. Boom. Yeah. I would, oh, sorry about that. I got something. Yeah. I don't like anything on this pair. Forget it. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Don't look good. Don't touch it. Oh, what else we got to look at? Let's take a look at. Now, this should be sideways. Now, it's going to prove me wrong because I said that. But the euro pound. Euro pound. Really? Really? I don't know. Looks like I want to sell it, right? Sell it. you know, we're up at this 88 75 area. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. If you wanted to trade this. Oh, this is a cheeky trend line, by the way. Like, this really is not a good trend line, but just give you a little bit of guidance. Maybe it bounces below that, retest it, and then take it to the downside. Or it's just going to dump, right? It's just going to dump. Yeah, you don't want to buy. You're going to fight that 55. You're going to fight the 10, and then you got the 200. But you know, I like my 80s, double zeros, 50s, right? Double zeros. Did I say that? I did. You know, 20s, 80s, 50s, and double zeros. Those are good price levels for us. And you know, we're just below that 80 level, that 88, 80 level. So this is really a nice spot to sell this. But it's bearish. So whatever you do, right? You would say to yourself, well, I really want to sell this, right? This really needs to come to the downside. So, did we even look at the pound dollar? I think we did. All right, so here's the pound dollar. So, you know, sideways.
It's 7 hours.
Hey, it's 7 o'clock. It's sideways. You know, sell it. You can ignore that. But yeah, sell it. Sell it at 200. Really, I like where we had this line up here. It's even better, right? 31.50. Let's sell it at 31.50. We'll take profits at 30.00. Right? Good trade plan? Sure, why not? That looks logical to me. But are we going to get a pullback like that, right? You're asking for something like this, and this was the data, whatever data that is, that's data, right? So I think it's just going to dribble down. I really do. I don't think this is going to give us any kind of a significant pullback. I think this is either just going to head sideways for the rest of the day, or it's just going to dribble its way down. But they've got data coming out today, so maybe we can get something going on. So just a couple of currency pairs. Wow, man, I can't get it together. All right, so traders, that's it for me on this Tuesday. Good to be back, really great to be back at the trading desk. It's been a long, what is it, 4 days, 5 days? Way too long. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good trading day. You know, it'd be a good day to be at the charts and stay sharp. Man, that Aussie dollar, I'm looking at this other screen, this Aussie dollar is like now down below that 200. What a trade that would have been. That would have been just a great trade, but you can't do it in front of that data, that interest rate statement coming out. You just can't get into that. That's like really standing in front of like 2 freight trades. Traders, thanks. Thank you all for your support. Thanks for being here. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Always remember to trade smart and don't trade hard. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Always remember to what? Let's have a little bit of fun. Take care, my friends. See you tomorrow now. Bye-bye.